Hello.
Hey there.
Hey. Hello.
What's up, friends?
Hello, beautiful friends.
I suppose that this is, I didn't know if we were going to do a second one of these, but I suppose that this is actually episode 2 of the Still World podcast.
Episode 2.
Hey!
Episode 2.
So-
Welcome to quarantine.
Yeah, some quality content right here. But yeah, last time we did this, it was just Jake and myself. So really cool to have Dan and Jensen join us on the call.
It's a
Welcome.
pleasure to join you. Pleasure to be here, Daddy.
What up, boys?
You know, doing the do. Trying to make it through every quarantine day. Like, I don't know how to do that, but we're pushing.
Every day blends together. Happy hour started at 5 o'clock in like March, and it just never really ended.
I lost track of the days. At this point, I just lost track of the days. I have no idea what day it is.
Yep.
Is it Friday?
Mm-hmm.
It's Thursday. Fuck.
Must be nice.
Yeah.
I'd lose my job if I was that chill about all this, but oh well.
I appreciate you calling it chill and not lazy or ignorant, because that's how I feel I am.
Yeah, I've been in sweatpants the past 2 months.
Oh,
It's
dude,
been 2 months? No, it's been a month.
I've been in the
Fuck.
same 2 pairs of sweatpants, and I just changed out of the last one like a couple of minutes ago because I spilled a drink on it. And that's where we're at in quarantine, ladies and
You know,
gentlemen.
back up sweatpants. Just back up.
No, I'm wearing fucking khakis now.
All right,
Wearing
Jake from
fucking
State
khakis.
Farm.
Not even regular khakis, just fucking khakis. Look at him. Look at him go. Look at that guy.
Definitely kicked my chair right there.
So, what are you guys sipping on at the minute? I've got a lovely Stella Artois.
Artos.
I've got the bastard child of Dr. Pepper and Jack Daniels.
The what?
Disappointing my father since 1998.
So what is it?
It's Dr. Jack or
Dr. Jack.
or Pepper Daniels.
Holy ships.
Pepper Daniels. Oh, man. That's awesome.
I'd love to walk into a bar and ask for a Pepper Daniels and just see what they give me.
Imagine if they knew exactly what you're talking about, though. That'd be... Or Dr. Jack.
Yeah, right?
Hi, I'd love a Dr. Jack.
Hey, can I get a Dr. Pepsi, please?
I think I've heard someone order a Captain Sprite, which is like Captain Morgan and Sprite or something like that.
Oh.
That might
Not
not be
that bad.
too bad.
Really
but-
not that bad.
Yeah.
But
I've
then
just
again,
been chugging White Claws
Oh, yeah, there we go. That's
still.
I'm currently on
the
What's
that.
the
lifeblood of
flavor, Sarah
America.
Ruby grapefruit again. I guess it's a tradition for the podcast. I drink Ruby grapefruit White Claws. So that's what I'm doing.
Nice.
He's looking for a sponsorship, aren't you?
Nice.
We
I
are
want
on
to get
that.
sponsored by White Claw so bad. Oh, Danny Boy's
Well,
on
hold-
the Corona Light. My guy.
Well, Dan, not Dan. Jake, you better hold up that can real quick to your camera and show everyone how much you're loving the White Claw.
Tell him how much I love White Claw.
No, show them.
Yeah, tell them.
Tell
Show
him.
them. Make it a physical act.
Make it personal.
I got a
Make it
physical
intimate.
act for you. I love White Claw so much, it helps me sleep at night. I don't know. I'm out of jokes. We're only
Alright.
like 5 minutes
You heard it
in.
here.
I'll drink to that.
I'll drink to that.
So, other than drinking Pepper Daniels and Coronas, what have you two been doing to keep yourself occupied and not lose your mind while you're sitting at home?
Animal Crossing.
It's like everyone else.
Just like everyone else, like it. I'm not even saying it as a joke or to join the bandwagon. It's been my drug.
Dude, I've been playing Sims nonstop.
Fuck yeah.
Seriously.
No way.
I've never played Sims when I was a kid, but my friend Alex told me to like download it on my iPad. I was like, bet. So I did, and I'm like level 8 already. It's been like a week.
This man's in his Sims.
How do you
Dude,
level
I
up
love
in The
Sims.
Sims?
Sims.
Tell me
Sims
about
is
your
sick.
house. No, don't tell me about your house. That's okay.
How many people have you
Dude,
drowned
it's
in the
sick.
swimming
I'll show
pool?
you my house. I'll text it to you later. Sick. It's so sick. It's so nice. I had a kid. It was funny.
Did you drown him in the swimming pool?
Not yet. I have to get a pool first.
You're slacking. You need to use those motherload cheats. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my god.
There's cheats for it. Wait,
Dude, yeah.
Dude,
Go on
there's
the
cheats for
console
everything,
commands and
man.
type in motherload like 1 billion times, and you get like basically infinite money.
okay, hold on. Let me write this down real quick. Motherload.
Motherload. MOTHERLODE. All one word in console commands, and I'm sure the internet will be able to lead you in the right direction because there's a lot of sick fucks out there
Jensen,
that like
I
to
was
kill their
waiting for
children.
you to. I was waiting for you to tell him about a cheat code for infinite children.
That's a thing.
That's the motherload.
That's infinite ammo.
Shit.
Oh, fantastic!
What have you been up to,
um,
Dan?
I've luckily been able to work from home during the week. Earhole's actually been pretty busy, which is good. Mixing a lot of stuff, doing a lot of diddly-doos there.
Diddly do.
But besides that and drinking Coronas, writing a lot of music, whether it's for us or just personal use.
Yeah, well, take a second to plug your pluggables and what did you release? What did you just put out?
I
Did you
just
say
put
pluggables.
yeah,
I like it.
Yeah,
I'm
you know,
going
like a
with it.
Lunchable, but you
Pluggables,
plug it
TM.
in.
I'll ride with that. Go on.
I just released a cover, like full cover, of A Day to Remember's new song, Mind Reader. Check it
Yeah,
out.
you
on
did.
YouTube.
And
So-
for posterity's sake, so that it's like it's current. Let the people know how long it took you, or rather how short it took you to get that cover finished and like uploaded.
Just a couple hours.
Just a measly couple of hours, you know. Just humble, you know.
It was a
Nothing
good,
big.
it was a good 3-4 hours of my night last night, and it came out yesterday.
You just
That
like
was-
toss out stuff like that like all the time. Like this man, when he writes like the songs, he's just like, "Hey guys, here's a new idea. All right, here's the whole EP." You know, like a couple hours later. That's how this whole new EP got written, basically.
I remember when I was rooming with you, you would come in like into my room like 3 or 4 times a day, and you'd have like full ass tracks just finished. Like I did the Halo theme song, like full string arrangement and chorus. Like, look at this! And then I did a metalcore cover of the Pirates of the Caribbean theme song, and then I covered this Blink 182 song that just came out like 2 minutes ago. Like I got it all finished, all recorded. Like, do you want to help me record some group vocals for it?
The thing is, though, is that Mans is not lying. I literally went into his room at 1 a.m. one time, and I was like, dude, listen to this. I recorded the Halo theme song.
I've got the fucking video of it too.
What?
I've got the video of you coming into my room and holding the laptop showing me your baby, and I'm like, I live with this guy. What the fuck? Someone stop the madman.
That
But
was the same
don't
thing.
stop the madman. He makes beautiful, beautiful music.
I forgot. That's when, like, for the Blink one, when they released Parking Lot off of, like, the Deluxe of California. I think Jensen had class. I didn't have class that day. He went to class. He came back, and it was finished.
You texted me like halfway through my class, and you said, "Dude, Blink just dropped a new song," and I was like, "No way! I'll listen to it on the way home." I hadn't even fucking finished listening to it on the walk home, and he was like, "Dude, I already covered the whole thing. You want to do group vocals?" And I'm like, "Yeah!"
Yeah, that's... Yeah.
And it's only gotten
Man.
faster too. That was like what, 3 or 4 years ago or something like that.
Yeah, that is...
You're a well-oiled machine, my guy. You just crank him out left and right. Like, it's crazy.
Left,
Yeah.
right, and center.
Left,
Nuts.
right, and
Magician.
center.
A lot of music babies out there.
There's a lot of...
Magician.
There's a lot of stuff in my vault, if you must say, of just stuff that hasn't been used, but like riffs and stuff. So I might even dive back into those for some of our new stuff.
Hell yeah.
Because I don't even remember what the
Nice.
hell I have in there. So
Oh yeah. No, even when you and I were like first living together, you were going through, and you already had like an extensive back catalog of like unused like riffs and songs. Like,
yeah, it's pretty dumb.
and every single time you'd show
It's
me, and I'd be like, "Oh
stupid.
my god, that rips!" And you'd be like, I can do better. I've done better." And you'd like pump out 3 more, and I'm like,
You pump out
Yeah,
3 more.
"Yeah, you can do better, but these ones are still good. Damn it!"
Well, yeah. Jensen remembers me not sleeping ever when we roomed together.
I never wanted to sleep. I could hear you through the walls, and I was like, magic is happening next door.
Oh my god.
Well, it was really funny though because it was like
a kid listening out for Santa Claus.
yeah, dude.
Dan is my Santa. Danta Claus.
Instead of ho ho ho, it was thol thol thol.
Thol. 00-00-0.
Yeah, dude, some Morse code, exactly.
Yeah, it just like you like uncode it and it says like fuck you or something. Go fuck yourself. We should have that in one of our songs. It'd be so funny.
Oh,
Or
I
like
would
some
love
special message.
That would be
Like the After the Burial song where they literally did pie.
yeah. I forgot about that.
Oh, I
Did they
never
really?
forget. Oh yeah, they did.
Wait, burials?
No. After the Burial.
Oh,
No.
after the burial.
It was After the Burial, right?
I think so.
It was on like their first release. They had a song just called Pie. I think it was like The Mercury of God. I haven't listened to it in forever because it makes me
I'm gonna look
sad
it
about
up.
how good I am as a musician.
Yeah, dude, I forgot they did pie. That was funny.
I hear it in my nightmares.
Dude, I hear
Sound like
it in my
yeah.
sweet
I
dreams.
feel like they're the kind of like somewhat techie band that would try to pull that off.
yeah.
Oh, they
they-
did. Yeah. Pi, the Mercury god of infinity.
Oh
Dude,
shit! Okay.
I have a story about After the Burial. So it was like Warped Tour 2010 or 11. I don't know. Someone told me After the Burial was a pop punk band, and I never heard them before. I was just like, I was like, all right. I was like, that doesn't sound very like pop punk and like summer to me. So they're like, yeah, like let's walk by and check them out. So like we walked by. I think it was like the Kevin Says stage, like the smallest stage there. And they were coming out. We're walking past because we actually had to like go to see another band, and they come out with like green, pink, and purple neon guitars, and I was just like, "Oh, like this pop
On
punk
brand.
band with these like
Pop
super
punk as
bright
hell.
colors," and then they just come out just like, "Durr, diddle." I was like, "Whoa,
That's
that's
the
not
exact
pop."
opposite of pop punk.
Yeah, I was like, "That's not pop punk," but this
You
is
sure that-
sick.
I
You
wish
sure you
pop
were
punk
watching
was like
Brian
that.
Higgins play guitar?
It was pretty close. Maybe it was, and I just didn't know Brian, you know.
Yeah, that man with a strawberry lemonade axe.
Dude, yeah, it's so sick. I love that guitar.
So good. So, something that Jake and I talked about last time we did this, and I think it would only be right to ask you guys the same question. As you heard, we talked about like the recording process of like
I thought you were gonna say breakfast.
old EP versus new EP, and what like songwriting and recording looks like from your perspective, and like what are your favorite pieces of that. So would you care to share
No,
such a tale?
No.
I'm done actually.
He doesn't want to reveal any of his
Is it-
secrets.
He just like
This
leaves
is the
the
moment
call.
when Dan announced he quits the band.
He just quits right there.
Hey guys, I'm leaving. Bye.
Yeah, I'm out.
This has been fun. I'm taking my masterpieces and we're doing the Dan Vallejo experience.
J-Man, go ahead. You go ahead.
Oh, but the process for me is mind blowing since I'm not like quite able to record actual physical drums or anything like that. A lot of the writing of the drums is essentially done by Dan, and every time he sends another song, I'm like, I couldn't have done better. I could not. Like he thinks of fills and just like parts that they texturize the songs in such a great way that I'm like, I don't want to write my own drums because I feel like it would disservice the drums that Dan has written.
Wow. Dan,
That was deep.
Dan, that's a big compliment.
That is a big compliment. Thanks, man.
Hey, no problem, man.
I'm
Thank
shook.
you. Thank you. Because, like, it'd be one thing if I was, like, given all the tracks and it's like, all right, we're going to play this live. And I'm like, oh, God, I got to spice these things up. But it's the opposite. It's like, oh, my God, I have to play these, like, note for note because, like, I don't want to change anything. Like,
Well, I appreciate that.
I love it.
Thanks, man. Well, I from rooming with you though, like I know your drumming style too, and both of our drumming styles and like likes and differences though definitely blend well, which like basically just create the drums of our songs. So
Well, like not even that, like just like little embellishments that I do, like when we're practicing and when we play live and stuff. I've noticed that you've taken notice of those and you've moved those into the future songs. Like you know exactly what to write, like that I want. It's like I have the idea, but you've already had the idea before me, and we're on like the same page, of the same book, of the same chapter.
yeah, man, whatever page that was. Oh shit.
Yeah, whatever page this is, whatever book this is, it's John Cena. Fuck it,
Yeah, can't see you. Can't see you
But
at
yeah.
all, man.
Thank you for making my job easier.
That's what I'm here for.
Very cool.
So
Dan,
what-
and what about you in terms of like guitar and your singing on releases and stuff like that?
Yeah, man. It's I've been asked like that question a couple times, like just from like friends and family, like how's like songwriting, like how is like writing process and like recording. And when it comes to songwriting, my answer, like, and I mean this and I say it every time, I'm like, it's weird. I don't understand songwriting. It just kind of happens. Like I'm not a big, not like I don't want to, I just haven't, but I don't know like music theory and stuff like that. I literally just kind of go what I feel and what sounds good to my ear and try to put that all together. And it luckily has worked out in our favor so far. But like kind of how
sure.
Jake was saying on the last one, it's just like I like to get just kind of the skeleton of everything and then send it to you guys. And then that's where kind of like my favorite part is like I don't mind having the skeleton, but then sending it out and then like seeing the text messages or like if we're doing like a group FaceTime or something, like seeing all the ideas fly for stuff, or like when we're together, seeing all the ideas fly, like, oh, try to add this, like let's try this and that. And that is my favorite part of trying to just like make the song a whole from the skeleton into like that full body. It's just it's cool to work off ideas, and it's really easy working with that when we kind of all have that same vision too.
Yeah, that's one thing I love is that it never seems like we have completely different visions for what direction we want to take the song or the album or just the band in general. Like, again, to reuse a metaphor, it feels like we're all on the same page.
Yeah, you
And
know
it's-
that page.
On the same page, it's nice and cohesive. It's four people on the same page, just moving back and forth, just finishing the book that is life. Man.
Yeah, it's like like I said, I answer it every way. I think songwriting's weird. I love it, but it's just so weird. That
is
don't-
one thing that I noticed, like when I was living with you, was that there was never a time when you were like, I'm gonna sit down and try to make an idea happen. It would be more of like we'd just be sitting like watching Impractical Jokers or something, and you'd get up and you'd be like, I got something. I'll be right back, and then you'd come out with like a song.
You just dump out a whole album.
I
Just like that.
will never forget. I woke up one morning, woke up and you're like, I've been up for 4 hours. Listen to this, and I was like, it's too early in the morning to hear another masterpiece, Dan.
So then, something that I found the other day, which I'll show the camera real quick, and then I'll show you.
Oh, I'm excited.
I don't know if that's legible, but take a look at this.
Oh,
Dude, no.
it's Buddha the band.
Oh man, it's so good and so bad.
So
Which
tell
EP
us,
was
like,
that?
It was the first one, which all of us in Shoot the Messenger agreed to just eliminate.
Was it the one you recorded with Dave Yanko?
We started with him, and then I think I ended up just starting to record it myself because we couldn't. Dave couldn't like finish basically. Like he just got busy, which like we get. So we were like, well, let's record it ourselves.
Hell yeah.
So for those who don't know, this was Dan's old band. Was this your first band?
First like serious project, yes.
Okay, that's cool. So I mean, so we're talking about like recording processes and stuff, and like songwriting and musicality. So like, what's changed between this and now?
Dude.
The Apollo Twin
Yeah, dude. All it's been is
in Pro Tools.
all it was is I got an SM57 and an Apollo Twin, and that's it.
It's- for all you know, our new EP is just this.
Dude, yeah, a lot has changed. On our initial demos for that EP though, I recorded drums live. Like I recorded Alex live drums with 2 microphones.
Damn.
Yeah, dude, I did a one massive like overhead mic, like smartly placed, and then like one in between like the top towards like the like in between the tom, like where the tom is, the snare and the kick, like kind of placed in there to get the kick and the snare, and it was awful, but like
Oh, word.
it like it got the job done to get the demos down, because I was like, I don't know how to track like program drums, like what's that?
Remember the first time we recorded, like ever? I think it was April 7th, 2018.
Mm-hmm.
I remember the exact date.
Yeah,
I remember that. And we recorded, we had Jensen set up his kit in my living room and
Not
put a
even
bunch
my
of mics
kit.
all over the place.
We
And
borrowed
it just,
someone
like-
else's kit.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's right. We borrowed Joe Cuss's kit.
yeah.
That's right. And
Shout out Joe.
I remember
shout out
being
Joe.
so jealous because I was like, my kit will never sound this good.
but yeah, like it ended up like not coming out the way we thought. So we're like, yeah, we're just gonna MIDI these drums.
Wait,
Just gonna do that.
yeah, it works. I mean,
Yeah.
in an age where we want to put out as much music as we can, and we don't have the budget or time to be able to, like record drums.
Yeah.
It when you kind of put some of the money into like some of those things that help you with the recording and the writing, and then getting the approval from Jensen. I mean, like, what else can you ask for?
Right.
Yeah, honestly. And it comes
Like-
out good every time.
Yeah.
Oh,
know?
every single time. Like it, I have tried. Trust me, I have tried to like go through everything. And I'm like every hit. Maybe there's something I can change. Maybe there's something I can add. But it's like, I don't want to change this. I don't want to add anything. This is exactly what I envisioned when this is what I felt. And Dan always captures it perfectly.
Thanks, guys.
Word. I'll
Hey,
drink to
thank you.
that.
I would, but I finished.
You're not
Your Dr.
prepared. You gotta
Coke
have
or
number
whatever.
2. I just open up number 2.
My Dr. Daniels,
No,
I'll have
it
you
was
know.
what was it?
Dr. Jack and
Jack Pepper.
Pepper
Dr.
Daniels.
Jack, Pepper Daniels. But I'm kind of liking Dr. Daniels,
Pepper
too.
Daniels.
That
Mr.
alliteration's
Sierra
kinda
Mist.
I'll be
nice.
Dr. Daniels.
Captain Sierra Mist.
What
My
about
name's
Dr.
Mr.
RC?
Coke.
What about
Good af-
what about like Dr. RC or something?
Yeah, I was going to say Tab Daniels.
Scott, what did we?
What do you-
What did you always used to drink? From White Castle. Oh, Mellow Yellow, but you're like Maloha,
Aloha, bro.
dude. Maloha, drink your Mellow Yellow, bro. Yeah.
And then what?
Then he
Mellow
drank his
Yellow's so
Mellow
good.
Yellow,
It's such a shame that you can't find it anywhere.
dude. But the Castle's got it though.
The castles, bro.
The Castle.
The castle's where it's at.
The Castle's got
I
Mellow
don't like
Yellow.
White Castle.
They've got vegan options. Like, what more can
I
Scott
just
ask
don't.
for?
Have you tried that Impossible Burger, Jake?
I have, but I'm still on Taco Bell for the past
Okay.
year. I love Taco Bell. I can't, dude. Fuck, I should get Taco Bell tonight. Yeah, I have time. So we're gonna have to wrap this up pretty quick so I can get Taco Bell.
There's always time for the bell.
So
Jesus.
what are talking about like food and restaurants? What's everyone like most excited for to reopen? Like, what's the one thing that you've been like, oh, I miss this?
That's
Sushi.
Like
the
throughout
Orland
the
Park
quarantine
Mall.
situation.
Absolutely not. Oh God,
No
no.
way.
that is
Nah.
so false.
Hey, I mean, I gotta work.
What, you can't wait to walk the mall or something? Is that it?
Yeah, Sbarro. You know, my guys at Taco
Becoming a
Bell hook it
mall
up every
walker?
time.
Who?
Yeah, I'm a mall walker.
Guy with the mullet?
Wait, what? At Taco Bell?
Yeah.
Someone has a mullet that works there?
I don't know.
It's actually just
I have no
Scott.
idea.
Stop talking.
Scott just actually goes to Taco Bell with a mullet and pretends to be a worker every time you're working.
Hey,
He just really misses
Jim, our
you.
new employee.
He just really wants to
This
see
is-
you.
This is Scott Exotic.
He kind of looks
Scott
like
Exotic.
Joe Dirt, and Joe Exotic had a kid.
He's the Taco King.
Carol fucking Baskin.
He's
You
the
guys watch
first
that?
mullet wearing, gun toting, gay cowboy Taco Bell owning Scott Kelly in the U.S.
I take it that Jensen watched Tiger King.
Oh, multiple times. I'm on my second viewing with my girlfriend.
Haven't seen it.
Watch
Don't
it.
get the reference.
Watch it.
We'll see. We'll see.
I'm curious
We'll
to hear
see.
what Scott's view on Tiger King is.
I haven't seen it. I don't have one.
Right? No. That's why I'm curious if you ever end up, getting
I'm-
into Tiger King.
I am the person that doesn't watch the popular thing on Netflix until it's been out for 6 months, and then I'll watch it and I'll want to talk about it, but no one else is. Everyone's over it, and I just won't have that conversation with anyone.
You gotta stay on the
ever, so.
bandwagon, bro. Gotta get with the times.
Yeah.
Once the
Bro.
Tiger
You know-
King docuseries dies down, you can watch it and then you can be like ready to talk about it when the Rob Lowe and Kate McKinnon version comes out in theaters.
Oh my god.
That's actually in talks. Have you seen the Rob Lowe picture where he's dressed up as Joe Exotic?
Yeah, I've seen that.
I thought it was Kevin Spade, or what's his name? Kevin
David
Spade.
David Spade?
You're thinking
No.
Wait, what?
Joe
Who?
Exotic said he would want David Spade to play him, and David Spade was
Spade.
like, "Fuck no, I don't want to be anywhere near that." And then Rob Lowe was like, "Oh, I'd be a great Tiger King." And he took pictures in the backyard holding his dog like the tigers. And
Dude, David Spade would have been so good. I saw a video of
So
him
good.
like reading off of it, like off of a script or something.
no shit,
Yeah, if I'm thinking of the same guy,
Fake
I
news.
I will
don't
never
know. I don't know
recover
my
from this
actors.
financially.
No,
fake news.
what?
Fake news.
Fake news.
I haven't seen that. I'm gonna look into it.
Yeah, I saw it on F book. Yeah, I call it F book. It's just quicker.
You don't call it
To the
F-book?
Facebook.
F-book?
F-book.
Yeah, I don't know.
Come check out our socials on Fbook.
Wait, so hang on. How did we get here from me asking what are you guys most excited to see reopen?
Because we went.
Did
Okay, Jake said Orland Square Mall, and then
And then I did what I normally do and take every opportunity to drag Tiger King into this, because I am the bandwagon.
yes. But first we got to you in the
All right,
mullet.
Jake's vote is the mall. Jensen, what about you?
Oh, jeez. Subway.
Really?
You weird,
I-
weird little man.
Oh,
So
I
bad.
will be the last person to contest that. I am a weird little man.
Yo, Subway's got
What
some.
the heck?
Subway's
Dude,
got some
for me,
fire
it's
cookies
Potbelly,
though.
actually.
Oh, Potbelly.
Subway has fire
Sandwiches.
cookies though.
Dan, what about
What?
you?
Are we talking like
It doesn't have to be a restaurant.
Yeah. Dude. Come back to me, Scott.
Well, if it doesn't have to be a restaurant, I'm excited to finally go back to concerts.
Yeah, dude. That's like.
Because it was finally starting to roll around. Like Dance Gavin Dance was touring with Issues, and I was like, I'm ready to go, and they canceled it, and I was like, now I'm scared to go, but I'll do it for Issues.
Yeah, I'm excited for like everything music and just like the arts to open back up and have life again.
I'm excited to see what everyone's come up with in quarantine, because I know that there have been so many artists that are like cramped up, and like I don't know if that's cramped their style when it comes to writing or like anything, you know. But I feel like a lot of people that aren't so cramped down by being in quarantine have like really like just hunkered down and made a lot of stuff. I don't know if it's gonna be good, but I'm excited to see what it was.
Like paper mache.
Yeah.
Or like ice sculptures.
Papier-mâché.
I've really gotten into paper mache while I've been locked in my apartment.
No
Dude, that's awesome.
way. Show us your paper mache,
No.
Scott.
You can't say
You
that
really
and not
think
show
I
us
paper
anything.
mache?
Show us the collection, dude.
I'll buy it for a whole doll hair because that's all I got.
I've been doing origami.
I'm-
No, I'm just kidding.
I was probably most excited for like good restaurants to open up again.
Mhm.
But then I was out earlier with Phoenix and she made a good point and she was like, "Yo, remember movie theaters?" And I was like, "Oh, I can't wait to go to a fucking movie theater again."
Thinking
dude.
about all like the movies that have been canceled because of this stuff is like, as a Marvel fan, I'm sad that Black Widow got pushed back a little bit to November, but I'm just being selfish. At
Yeah,
this point.
no, I was gonna say that too, but like even like I think it's cool that like if you're a company like I don't know like how you guys would feel about it, but like Disney, where like Onward was out for like a week in theaters, and then like the world shut down basically, and they moved it to Disney Plus. So it's like they could almost.
Yeah.
So it's like they could like granted they're a company that probably would never go out of business because it's Disney.
Yeah.
But they
Yeah.
could still
Dude,
make money.
I watched Onward.
It was
I
so
watched
good.
it last night.
It was so good.
Really
Yeah.
good.
But like they're still
like,
making money because you have to buy the subscription for Disney Plus to be able to watch the movie.
But if you Google like what the budget for that was and what it made like in just box office, like they took a huge loss and they still put it on Disney Plus. Like
right?
even
Yeah.
even like I don't know if like a Disney Plus subscription is worth that, but like you know you could have a Disney Plus subscription and have like my whole family of 5 watch Onward once, and then you could have Onward in theaters and have 5 separate tickets. Like,
Exactly. Yeah.
It makes me happy that a company like Disney is going to make those sacrifices, even though it's not a sacrifice when it's Disney. The mouse owns the world.
Dude, I was reading an article a couple days ago, and Disney is losing like $30 million like a day.
Oh.
It's insane.
Oh, because of their parks are
Wow.
closed or whatever.
Because like
Yeah.
just everything's closed.
Yeah.
It's insane.
That's crazy.
And I was just there
That's crazy.
too. Like I was
Yeah.
there in like, was it February?
Yeah, you were there in February, dude. You were there like
Yeah.
right before the show.
Yeah. It was like right before everything like went to hell, and I was like, even then, like my girlfriend and I were like, should we be wearing masks in Disney? I don't want to scare people, but I also
No,
don't want to be
because the ghost of Mickey Mouse will suffocate you and stop the coronavirus from.
Did you see that
Gonna
Twitter?
suffocate.
Did you see that Twitter page? It was like Disney. It was a fake Disney account, but it was like Baby Yoda cuffed once. We confirm he has coronavirus, so he tied 60 churros to his legs and watched him drown in the bottom of Splash Mountain waters.
What the fuck?
Oh.
Dude,
It is so fucked up, and I hate that I laugh.
But what a waste of churros, man. What the hell?
Right? What a waste of Baby Yoda.
Damn.
I miss him.
Oh,
I want a churro now.
I want Mandalorian season 2.
don't
Soon.
we all?
Dude, I'm for real.
Don't
I'm
we all?
excited for concerts again though. Like big time. I'm excited for sports to come back
Yeah.
too, just being a big sports guy.
Yeah.
Got a big sports guy over here, don't we?
Dude, I have missed my hockey. It sucks.
Oh, that's right. You like hockey. Yeah.
Because right now would be the playoffs. So
Hockey is like
hockey,
the
man.
only sport that I've
so
ever
it's
actually gotten
interesting.
into.
It's like certain things have kept going. Like I know, for example, there was like to be fair, I don't know if it actually happened, but there was some talk about like international soccer. Some of their games were going to be played in private, like the teams would play, but like there would be no audience in attendance. But I
yeah,
don't know if that actually ended up happening or not. But it's just weird to think like a couple teams playing in an empty stadium.
Right.
they're thinking about doing that for like baseball. Like they were predicting baseball would start like after the 4th of July. And then like they only play in warm climates, but it's only the teams. But their dugouts wouldn't be like down. They'd be like in the stadium, like in the seats, so they're still spaced out. But like on like one team's on this side and one team's on this side.
That's
And I was
crazy.
just like, dang.
I feel like that'll do wonders for your game. You know, the social distancing is already a thing, let alone like not wanting to be like touched by the ball.
Yeah,
Like,
but
when
that's
you're
what I'm
being,
saying though.
tagged
But
out.
like, everybody would touch the ball. I mean, it's just like
Yeah. And they would be like next to each other, you know? Like they would try to like, in baseball, you try to like, get the guy on first base. I don't know. I don't watch baseball or sports, but I know that, hey, stop laughing.
no, just because you like paused and you were like, oh shit, what do I say from here?
Yeah, I'm like, wait, where am I going with this? You get what I mean? Because, it's contact sports, some of them, like
Yeah.
football,
Yeah.
It's like,
Boom.
Yeah. It's weird, man. I have no idea what's gonna happen. And I
Did
think
you hear
that's
about there was like reports of like the people that have been like going like the nurses that are coming out of retirement and going to other states to help with like the coronavirus like treatment and stuff? Did you hear they're getting their tires slashed
Yeah.
in the hospital parking lots?
what?
why?
Yeah.
What?
I have
That's
been
just
telling
because
that
people are insane, and those are the same people that are setting 5G towers on fire because they think that's the cause of coronavirus.
Is that a real thing?
Yeah.
it's a
What?
Yeah.
Like they were setting fire on the 5G towers?
Yeah,
it
people are, like,
happened
trying to
here
burn them
in the States. It happened in Ireland. It happened in the UK. Yeah, people are just fucking mad.
It's so stupid.
That's annoying.
It makes me sadder to hear that it's outside of the U.S. because at least if it's inside the U.S., you can be like, Americans, what are you gonna do? There's so many of us. There's bound to be like at least a million bad apples. But like if it's like across the sea, it's like this is like a problem. There's like message boards of people that are like spreading this misinformation, like burn the 5G towers, hunt down the tigers.
Well, you have to love modern technology. But
Right.
look, hey, we have now been filming this for about 36 minutes. My eyesight's not what it used to be.
You gotta get your John Lennon glasses
You're
back
getting
on.
old.
Yeah. So look, we're gonna just start to wrap this up a little bit, right? But quick fire round. Same question. We just need to level the playing field here. So same questions that Jake and I asked each other last week. Dan, favorite band?
Dude, are you serious? Everyone can answer
Of
that.
course we know.
Everyone can answer that.
Tell the people.
I think I think Jake's dog can answer that one.
My
It's
dog.
okay. Mine was obvious too. It's
Yeah.
all good.
Dude, it's a day to remember. They're the only band I would learn a song and put a cover out 3 hours after they release it.
Honestly, yeah.
And what's your favorite record?
From a day to remember.
Yeah.
For those that have heart, man. I know a lot of people are homesick, but for those that have heart's my favorite from them for sure.
Yeah. I think mine is What Separates Me From You.
I know
Yeah,
that's
that's
Jensen's.
mine.
Mine.
That too. That's mine too.
That's my favorite.
Mine. The first album I heard from them was For Those That Have Heart, though, when it came out, and I was like, "Holy
Oh
shit!"
yeah, that was.
what
I
is
heard
this?
that first too. I just prefer the heaviness of that. What Separates Me From You is like.
Yeah. There's a lot of like underrated tracks on What Separates Me From You. Like the whole like latter half of that record is like so underrated.
Mm-hmm.
Like If I Leave and Out of Time would be like awesome to see live.
So
But-
good.
But I have a lot of opinions
good.
about like underrated tracks from that, but we're not gonna get into that.
Different podcast.
That could be its own podcast in its
Next
own.
episode.
Yeah.
Dan, favorite breakfast food?
I would say
Don't build it up like Scott did. Just say it right away.
dude, bro, I'm gonna build it up to say fucking cornflakes.
Yeah. I'm sure everyone was so disappointed about that.
I was disappointed. I texted you guys that.
The 4 people that watched. You
I
know,
think we lost
they were
about 20
disappointed.
followers on Instagram.
That's right. I would say, I love a good skillet of just like some veggies and like sausage, but also a good waffle.
Waffles are sick.
Yeah,
They're great.
a good waffle or a good skillet.
Fuck yeah.
I used to get the veggie skillet at Denny's all the time. No egg.
Yeah, dude. It took.
Hashtag plant-based life.
I'm sure you got it the next day too, because Denny's is so slow.
Jensen, favorite band.
Oh, son of a bitch. Actually, like Felice was asking me about this like yesterday or something like that. She's like, "Who would you say your top 3 artists of all time are?" And I was like, that's such a hard question to answer because I have different artists for different times. But I think if you held me at gunpoint and you were like, favorite band,
I'm holding
Issues.
your gunpoint right now. Who's your favorite
Issues.
band?
Issues. Take my wallet.
Issues.
Favorite record, Abbey Road by the Beatles.
No, by Issues.
By Issues.
By issues. I was like, they didn't make that. What?
I hope Issues
didn't know
never
you had-
covers Abbey Road.
You're constraining me. You're constraining my creative freedom. No, it'd be Beautiful Oblivion. That album front to back. There wasn't a song that I wasn't like plastering a massive smile on my face and like, bopping my damn head to. Like everything on
Going
that.
shoopity beep bop bop.
The famous
Bebop.
Jensen head bob.
The famous Jensen head bob.
Okay, and we're gonna bring it back around too for some new questions. Jake, top 3 movies. Just list them.
Top 3?
Yeah.
Man. Well, I said last podcast my favorite was Interstellar, so that's 1. Number 2.
Is that the top? Are we going ascending or descending order?
We're going 1, 2, 3. My top to
Okay.
the bottom. So
It's
Interstellar.
the anticlimactic way to do it, but sure, go for it. What's your second favorite movie?
Oh fuck! I see what you're saying now.
Next.
Can you skip me? I'm gonna look at Netflix real quick.
Fine.
All right, Scott,
Scott, what's
go.
your top 3 movies?
Oh shit. Number 3. We're gonna go the right way here.
Call me out. Call me out again. See what happens.
My question
It's
is,
okay. We can edit it.
my question is, if a movie is part of a series, do you count the series or a specific movie?
Movie.
A specific movie.
Okay. Number 3, I would say, Dark Knight. That movie, in my opinion, I'm not a huge DC fan, but I love Batman. But Christopher Nolan absolutely killed that movie, and Heath Ledger was the reason that movie was as good as it was. I would say number 2, The Sandlot. I love that movie, dude.
Nice.
That is a movie I can always go back to. Number 1 is a Star Wars movie, but I would honestly say Rogue One. That movie was just phenomenal in my opinion.
Ooh, hot takes.
It's a hot take.
Hot takes.
Dude, that's like
Hot
the
takes.
what
It was good.
that's
It
the
was
one
so
movie
damn
where
good.
it's like, in my opinion, out of all the Star Wars, it was directed perfectly. The casting was awesome, but like, you know what's gonna happen at the end, especially if you know where the placing of the movie is, like in the story. So it's just like, oh shit, how are they gonna do this? Like, it was like one of those movies where you know the ending, like going into the damn movie, where it's not like that for many of them.
Yeah. No, it was well done. It was well played out, for sure.
So Jensen.
Yo,
Top 3 movies.
top 3 movies. Number 3.
Bang them out. 1, 2, 3.
Bang them out. 1, 2, 3. I'm saying number 3. It's got to be Scott Pilgrim versus the World. I'm biased. I love Edgar Wright, and then I was about to put Hot Fuzz at number 2. I got to put Truman Show at number 2. I love that movie. And if we're going number 1 movie of all time, anything, I was looking through all the movies I've got, and I couldn't decide on something, but I'm just gonna shoot something out there, and it's not what's on my mind right now. I'm just gonna fucking say it. Avengers Endgame.
Okay.
It was just a big. It was a cultural moment, and for something that was there for so many years of my life, like through different points. Like I can remember where I was, like, in middle school or high school or in college when each of these different movies came out, and they each meant something different to me. And then like the culmination of all 20 of those movies was like, it was very meaningful, in a very cinematic way.
Yep.
Word.
Fair.
Scott.
Yeah.
3, 2,
word
1.
fair.
Top 3 movies. Okay, number 3. Crazy Stupid Love.
Good film.
Steve Carell and the Goss. Boom. What more do you need?
Well, obviously more because you have a 2 and 1.
2. Empire Strikes Back. Star Wars.
Yeah, man. Empire all day.
Bro. 1. Inception.
Dude, yeah, that movie's tight. That movie's so tight.
Inception. Yeah.
I was gonna say my third favorite is Inception.
For sure.
Yeah. Agreed.
Well, Jake, that's right. Jake, we're coming back to you.
Yeah, dude, I was literally gonna say Inception was my number 3, and then number 2, I would say Christmas Vacation. You know, it's a classic.
Dude, that movie's so good.
Dude, it smacks. It's so good. And then number 1 is Interstellar.
Yeah.
You know, so
Yeah.
Sick.
those are my 3.
It's more that Hans Zimmer.
Hans
Dude,
Zimmer
I
core.
love Hans Zimmer and Christopher Nolan, best director ever, in my opinion.
Amen.
So good.
Well,
Oh yeah.
Let's go around and name our favorite Christopher Nolan movie. All 4 of us better say Dark Knight.
That was a great movie. Love
that was
Dark
so
Knight.
good. So damn good.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
all right, boys. Well, I think this has gone on long enough. I'm hungry. I need to make some food.
I need Taco Bell.
Oh yes.
Yeah. So we're gonna stop recording. We're gonna say a fake goodbye. And then we're gonna stop recording and we're gonna stay on the call for a couple more minutes.
Don't tell people our secrets.
All right. Great to see you guys. Missed you so much. Bye.
Miss you too.
Miss you boys.
I miss your
Bye.
touch.
Bye.
Bye.